Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian Brewer here, and in this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you everything I use to run my $300,000 affiliate marketing business. We're going to start with the hardware, then we're going to dive into the computer and look at some of the software. That way you can see everything that goes into running my business. Now, before we get started, just want to get this out of the way. I'm not going to show any income proof. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm not here to prove how much money I make. Because I don't have anything for sale. I don't have any courses for sale. As a matter of fact, towards the end of this video, after we dive into the computer, I'm going to show you how you can get a course for free. This is a $249 affiliate marketing course that I now give away for free. So if you want that, stick around. Without further ado, let's kind of just jump right into it. Now, I'm shooting this entire video on my iPhone. I wanted to do that for two reasons. Reason number one, that way I can show you the way everything is set up when I create my content. But two, I also want to show you that all the stuff I'm going to show you is stuff I've acquired over time. If you're thinking about becoming an affiliate marketer, if you think about starting a business, you want to create content in order to market your business or what have you, you don't need really anything other than the phone in your pocket to get started. So hopefully that'll inspire you to go out there and do great things. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing, of course, that you're going to need here is you're going to need some sort of laptop or desktop. Now, I happen to use one of the newer MacBook Pros, and it is nice. It is nice to have the power when you're editing videos, but you just need something to get started. When I first started affiliate marketing, I was using like a $249 Lenovo laptop. You just got to make it work, right? But the thing is even though, these days most everything can be run from your phone, when you're, creating funnels and getting the email sequences set up and basically building the framework for your affiliate marketing business, you really need some sort of laptop or desktop because it doesn't work too well on mobile. Next, if you're going to be creating content, I think the first thing that's the most important is either the lighting, which I'll show you next, or the microphone. The sound is so important in your video. It really helps with the quality. Now, what I happen to use here it's a Blue Yeti microphone. I actually got it from Best Buy. It comes with this whole stand and everything. Hopefully you can see that. This is a nice boom. It's pretty professional. And I think I got this on sale for like 180 bucks. I think regularly it goes for maybe like 200 or something. But that's everything. That's the microphone. That's this little shock mount right here. It's the boom that moves around pretty well once you secure it to your desk and stuff like that. It is, you can leave it up here. You can twist it, and it's pretty tight though. You can flip it around if you want it below you like this. You can do all kinds of setups with this. So it's really good. Is it the best microphone out there? Probably not, but it really gets the job done. It's high quality, especially for the price. But one of the main reasons I really like it is because it just plugs right into your computer. It has this USB connection, just goes right into your computer. It draws power from your computer. If you have one of the newer MacBooks, you might need this little adapter because they just have the USB-C on there, whatever that's called now. If you have a USB on your computer, you can plug it right in. And like I said, that way you don't need extra sound recorders or any fancy connections or stuff. It's pretty simple, and that's really the main reason I like it. And once again, it gets the job done. I think this is my third Blue Yeti mic, not because they break all the time, but because I beat crap out of them and been using them for years. So really cool stuff there. Next, let's kind of take a spin around back here, and we're gonna look at these lights behind me. Now, I mentioned either the microphone or the lighting are the most important. These lights really help give you high quality video. The first set of lights I bought was these soft boxes here. And these are 20-inch soft boxes. I got them on Amazon. I got two of them for like 65 bucks, including the bulbs. This is the original bulb, so it hasn't burned out. And the newer ones I got are actually from Neewer. These are more of the, I don't want to say professional style, but they're definitely higher quality. They came with stands as well. These are kind of cool because you can adjust the white daylight or the soft white. It's kind of the yellow light. You can get really bright, you can tone them down and make them dim, get cool lighting. Effects, if you know how to use them, which I really don't. But anyways, Those were a little bit more expensive. Those were like, I don't know, 160 bucks, I think. Those actually come with these cool little cases, which I can show you back here. These small cases, if you do need to travel with the lights, kind of protect all the stuff right there. The reason I got those is because they take up less space. When I had the 2 soft boxes in my office isn't huge. It was just too much space. So I got those to get more light from more angles without taking up too much space. But to be honest with you, if you're looking to save some money, the soft boxes work great. They're actually a little bit more user-friendly. I get better consistent lighting out of them than I do the newer ones. But once again, it depends on your needs. If you have a smaller space, I probably recommend the smaller ones because those soft boxes do take up a lot of space. Beyond that, that's pretty much it as far as, the hardware goes. I do have like a little whiteboard over here that I use sometimes just to kind of add interest and intrigue to the content. I think I paid like 25 or 30 bucks for that. It's nothing huge. Just pull it around here and slap it on the desk or whatever. I actually don't use that as much as I thought I would, but it is something that I paid for to run the business, to help the business, to create the content. So I figured I'd mention it. Oh, and then of course the camera as well. Let me reach over here and grab this. The camera I use is a Canon SL2. It's a little bit on the older side. It's a few years old. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I think they replaced it with the M50. This Rode mic that I have, this Rode professional mic that they paid like 200 bucks for, I almost never use it. I don't have a need for it, but it's up there in case I ever do want to use it. Now, do you need an SL2? Do you need a DSLR camera or anything like that, or a mirrorless camera to make quality content for YouTube? Absolutely not. You can obviously use your phone. But if you do want one, it is nice to just kind of have it sitting up there. Basically, I set this on a tripod. Any old tripod would do. For the first couple of years, I used an Amazon Basics tripod. I think it cost me 25 bucks. I do have a little bit nicer one right now, but I think it's like a $40 tripod that I got from Best Buy. Certainly, nothing fancy required in the tripod department, especially if you're just setting up your camera in your home office. You only really need a more expensive tripod if you're out on the go, or if you want to do professional shooting, or if you want to shoot on uneven terrain or stuff like that. But if you're not doing that, if you're just sitting in your office, any old tripod would do. So like I said, it is nice to have this if you are ready to upgrade, if you can afford it, if it's not an issue. It's certainly not where I would first put my first investment, but I really do like the SL2, which once again, I think is replaced by the M50 because I like the size and the affordability. If I drop this thing, I'm not going to shoot myself, right? Like I'm kind of clumsy. I think it costs like 600, 700 bucks. Do I want to drop it? Absolutely not. But if I do, it's not the end of the world. But also, like, you may have seen like the Canon, like, I don't know what they're called, like the 70D and the 80D. Like those are nice. I don't know if they're still the top of the line that they once were, but those are super big and you really don't need that. I don't shoot in 4K. I just shoot in 1080 HD. So to get that high quality, it's not really that important. You're going to get, most of your quality out of the lighting or the sound or what, if you know how to do settings on the camera, that's going to help. I really don't. I don't feel like you need something super expensive, to create YouTube content. But so that's my recommendation for cameras. Let's go ahead and jump into the computer here now, and I'm just gonna do this super like chill. I'm not gonna do a screen share. I'm just gonna kind of actually turn the camera around here and show you the software I use as well. All right, before I hook this up and start showing you the software, I did want to point out this little tripod here. This is a Joby tripod. It came from Best Buy with this little phone holder right here. This is the 1K. They make like 2Ks and 500s or something like that. I'm not sure what all that means. But basically, this is the one that's sturdy enough to hold a phone or a DSLR, but it's not super huge and it's pretty affordable. I think it's like 40 bucks or something like that. Anyway, these are super helpful. I use these for content on the go. I used these for like TikTok live streams and stuff like that. I use them for TikTok videos as well, Instagram stories. These are just super awesome. Really love them, but what I found out is you got to get the Joby. You can't skimp and get the little $20 ones on Amazon. You got to get the Joby. You have to invest, otherwise you're just going to be buying a new one here. So let me go ahead and slide this in. And you're going to see my computer. Up on the computer screen is the first piece of software that I use. It's ClickFunnels, and this is probably the most important piece of software. This is my funnel building software. Basically, this is what allows me to build out the actual funnels or websites or whatever you want to call them. But basically what that means is this is what allows me to capture emails. This is what allows me to create free courses. They got a cool membership dashboard feature. These free courses are great for lead generation and establishing your authority. Just a huge, super awesome tool for affiliate marketers. As a matter of fact, if you want to get this course for free, which is Affiliate Escape Plan, you can see everything is drag and drop here. Kind of show you what it looks like inside the dashboard there. But if you want to get this for free, just go to affiliateescapeplan.com/free-access. You'll get access to this entire course and all the funnels and tools and scripts and swipes that I give away so you can clone my affiliate marketing business. And I'll go ahead and link that down in the description or the comments of this video. So ClickFunnels is super important. You definitely need to build a website. The next thing you're going to need is you're going to need an autoresponder, something to manage your emails. I happen to use Drip. This is where I capture my emails, send automated campaigns and all that cool stuff. If you're a first-time affiliate marketer, if you're just getting started, I probably wouldn't recommend Drip. It's not the most budget-friendly. It has more power than you really need as an affiliate marketer for the most part. And they're not super affiliate marketing friendly. The reason I use them is because I've been using them for years, but I would recommend something like GetResponse or Aweber or something like that. Even ActiveCampaign I think is pretty good for affiliates. Bottom line is you need some sort of autoresponder. Now, as your list grows, for example, I think my list right now is like 34 or 38,000 people. You're going to spend more and more money on this autoresponder. I think I spend $600 and something a month on this autoresponder. But the cool thing is autoresponders, when you first get started with them, like GetResponse, I think is like 10 or 15 bucks a month. And as your email list grows, basically the cost of the autoresponder is never an issue. You're always going to make way more money from email than the cost of your autoresponder. So I use that. As far as other tools, I use the Adobe Suite, which it's kind of crazy that they charge you month to month now. You used to be able to just buy everything for one-time cost. Now it's like 50 bucks a month. But what that gives me access to is some of the things that I use for videos. For example, I use Adobe Audition for my audio. When I record with my Blue Yeti, it goes right into Adobe Audition, and I can mix it up really quickly in here. It makes it sound a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. If you don't want to spend the money on Adobe Audition, I started with Audacity, which is a free tool that does pretty much the same thing. But if you're going to buy things like Photoshop, you may as well just buy the whole suite and get Adobe Audition because it is a little bit better. Speaking of Photoshop, I do use Photoshop for my thumbnails, and if I want to make little like Instagram story quotes or whatever. But it's, as you can see, I'm not Photoshop genius by any means. You see what I mean? I do, I use it for some of my text and stuff like that. It is nice to have, but you could, I started with using something like Canva, which is free. But once again, if you're going to get you want the Adobe Audition in the suite, you're going to get Photoshop with it as well. So yeah, it is nice. It does make things a little bit easier. It does help you create stuff that stands out a little bit more, even if you are not super Photoshop editor person. It's not hard to learn the basics. It's hard to get good at it, but it's not hard to learn the basics. It just takes a little bit of practice. As far as editing videos go, I just use iMovie. It's free. If you have the suite, the Adobe Suite, you can use Premiere Pro. You can buy Final Cut Pro if you want. But really, just for creating YouTube videos and simple ads, you don't really need much more than iMovie, and I like to keep things simple. And because iMovie is simple, you can breeze right through videos. And I think I mentioned something about 4K video. The reason I don't shoot in 4K is because the amount of time it takes to edit 4K, even though I have a pretty powerful computer, it takes forever to edit 4K and export all those videos because they're such big file sizes. So if you don't have a powerful computer, stay away from 4K. What else do I use? Oh, okay, let's jump back into the web here, and I use Stripe, which is how I charge people. So I do most of my income comes from affiliate marketing, but I do run a little mastermind on the side, and I charge people using Stripe. I just connect Stripe to my ClickFunnels funnel builder. And if you want to see, like, I can take you, we go to like a mastermind checkout here. Basically, you can create checkout pages in ClickFunnels, right? Super simple. Capture the information. You can set all your prices and stuff like that. And this is not a ClickFunnels tutorial, but anyways, then Stripe is connected to ClickFunnels. So someone buys on ClickFunnels, it charges them through Stripe. This is a free software. All you have to do is create an account and connect it to your bank, but it is something I use, so I thought I'd mention it. I use Zoom. I use Zoom for my masterminds. Also, if I'm doing any one-on-one calls, I use Zoom. I do pay for Zoom, so I can run the 3-hour masterminds and I can record everything. But you can see this is how I run my past masterminds. You can either record to your computer or you can record to the cloud if you want. Then you can share this with your clients if you want to do that. So that's really cool. I use that. And Calendly is how I actually take those one-on-one calls. So if someone wants to schedule a one-on-one call with me, then they can go here. I set the times that I need. They can go ahead and set the times here and confirm. Then they can, sign up and schedule their call. Well, this is also connected to Zoom. They're integrated with each other. So what happens is when someone adds or selects a spot, then they'll get an automated email that shows them the Zoom link. Then I can just log into my Zoom account and say, okay, cool, here's the link for that particular person's call. And then at a certain time we go live. And that's pretty much it. I'll use like Google Docs and stuff like that, and free stuff like Keynote, which is like PowerPoint, right? That's another piece of software I use. I use it all the time to create presentations, but that's free if you have a Mac. I don't know if PowerPoint's free if you're on a PC or whatever else they're called, but so yeah, that's pretty much everything I use to run my $300,000 plus business. Obviously I have PayPal as well, but I think those things are pretty obvious. And the reason I'm able to do this, guys, is because I've simplified the process. All I do is create content, send people to automated systems, and I promote other people's products. So I'm leveraging all their other stuff. So you don't really need a whole lot. You just have to go out there, you have to build the right systems, you have to show up consistently, create the content, and really what it comes down to is you got to try to add value to folks who are your ideal customers, and then make offers. So it's pretty much it. If you have any questions about the stuff I use or anything like that, go ahead and drop it in the comments below this video. Once again, if you want free access to that course, there's going to be a link somewhere around this video as well. Or you can just go over to affiliateescapeplan.com/free-access. You'll see a bunch of great testimonials of people going through that course and getting results, earning high ticket commissions. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.